Ye chat obi bia pese wa wagi egua o share eye Pinax TV sabre sana dada ye no e ensem ekoso e na ye ba ebesi hu konya ne abobo mu ne apɛ asem ne mo pomasi bre sabre amene e kasa ye de ababa wa ne din e de Valentina nana ejewa a dodo na e friend se Afia Schwar ane ojine hu me na ye pa e wo krodwem ha no mefi se na nsemu ho eye na watchi ni na watchi mienu mu ntami de biara da ubebie abefontentan kese so na enye obia se ababawa Afia Schwar ni din na ye bo ni dewro sabra me ne okase ye nyina ye be kai se mrebi etwemu enche ye bia na watchi etwemu ya na ye te se aduabo bi akoso e wona kache a efa chema Wontumi na afe Lawrence Ampao ne lawyer Morris Ampao omunyina mo ho nsem ebe fife munyina na enen so yenke bi hyemu yenkote a na ababawa we afaka akwakopiem e wo Nogopko an wewrem akwakopiem e wo Volta region na anu disema ekoso a nkomotwetwe a one Kwame Nkrumah tikesiye etwetwen ye ewo Nogopko eman mu honom ne kire se wo se ensem bebre na nkrofo aka ede afa ne ho enti no se sebe obi asie se kraman ana se aboa bodom ene no akwakoye bibi dia na ndie na Nogopko nso so ene onyakọ no enye bibi enti sa na akoye dia endie na ade no ye be na spiritual na according to ononom nsem oboroboro so ni nyina e kire se otene ne nsa a kire enye obi biara se lawyer Morris Ampao ensem obedwedwemu eguye ewo movement television so Wontumi TV station na ekoso no enti sa na dada ye no mene cratch nana ewo aha nana mema wakwa aba edeba Pinax TV so
yeah me nua ba me so
na mpom to say
everything is cool
ye de radia say ahwefo enhu nanka omehu say ne de unse ha kra na nana ensema akoso enyina ekire say ababa wa ne din edi Afia Schwar ade a ebi mo kase odi yaudie na akwakopiem ewo Nogopko mamu a chese ya ma ya hu ne se enye bibia na emra betimi edi ama ye toda na wankasa so wafa no wakwam enti semsema ekosu wadwenkyere ana se reaction efa asemi hu no enene sen.
All right, so in Shaka CB men committee for national for new bibi rawenya brauti Afia Schwar there bibia ode adena kopie ne de Eyehu to the extent say sisi and I can tell you about him say yanhwe ni ya enye bibia ni didi agro but if you don't know ade say na aircon ni bibia aircon yanhwe ni ya owu bi betima bi a deaf and a deaf can come inside but asana no ye meti fon video ni kakra na ye ba ye beto aso
(2022) is our year of oppressing the oppressor. Why is that stretch man? That stretch on my way to Nogopko.
It's not Nogopko.
Yeah, going. Yeah, can you say?
Nogopko.
Whatever. On my way to Nogopko. Nogopko. Papa, yes, you are born in your street. We go settle this matter once and for all. Once and for all. Once and for all. If I chop dog, make Nogopko chop me. If I no chop dog, make Nogopko chop them.
Na ashefo video ya ye share ye ekire se no kre ye mbame anase ye nyina ye nua ba Valentina wakwakopiem ewo Nogopko ampa na ye se oyade osie ayoyo intinana wo share video ya ekoso ya utumi unse maame ni ni abre ye pa enti na wanu disema efa ho enesen.
All right, so this is sad but we all thought session na niema kono perhaps we could have alluded some of these things and I say be man maybe say akote but Senanema Kon is clear and evident say if Afia Schwar is taking this matter to the extreme. Aboson Sem ye fe Diagro.
Sir.
Yeah. And inya ukrana ibinya wasifro. You see, the Bible clearly talks about curse. The reason we can about curse is because they exist. And I remember so there's a quotation in the Bible or Patrick said we don't fight against physical things. Meanwhile, we are in fight and we are in battle with spiritual realms. Actually, I can say we move for. So even the Bible have acknowledged certain things like this is there, but Bibi Aminia Bedi Koidie that's sad because I'm showing here this can kill Chairman Wontumi. In what way? Cases and the lady is trying to lay upon. Yen sonimu, yen stopping and send it too late. And me who say bimo case last week there two Afia Schwar snake no. It just goes a long way to tell you say it duabona obo Chairman Wontumi ene Jomoro MP na kamia kwa say Daniel Banoso. Ebu abonoso. Why? Because of the consistent things that happen. Have you watched the video?
Yes.
The Bema Mashe video now. Video of Afia Schwar, a bra, or to drink. Alleged and reportedly went to ya. You're walking it out. It was sad. It was sad. And we thought say in some way in our course, you know, the lady will have learned something from it. But clearly, you know, she's not giving. She's not even stopping. She's not even stopping. It's so sad.
Okay. Yesha, ababa wa inidin ede abna koko. Ono so de nsem mi ba bonten beka say Afia Schwar snega ewo yare be friend say bipolar ewo ne so. Ema Afia Schwar snega ye mu so akonfirm me say no kre. Ade asabe na adwem ka ne kakra oje ayarehwe nyina. Nenso kamia ye say bimo ayoma adwene say omo mpese na so mu ebedwono. Unji ndi say enu nti na amano eye sansem yi.
No, you see I achi obi a okrom ha say ya na nipa no ediboni a yesi bipolar. What I say sana funny face okujina eye your friend is saying the fee a live video na live video ye sata mana one ne yere no enya issue no na oka say obi kuni yere ne kuni ho yakwache funny face on chi ma funny face we nya bipolar abna kokko bi yi ni ho odina DJ nyina beto abonten na manfo nti ase it could be sana or say bipolar. It's you know the question is, are we setting a precedent say obi abiti made in kwasi asem obi abiti mejimi obi abiti made in semfun na nipa ni di semfun ni wi a ye dia kwahye bipolar asema wo kan wo se Chairman Wontumi ene wada enye sana wo kan. So if you are saying say Chairman Wontumi ene wada I believe say you should be able to say I mean to defend your claim. We and you also made certain statements say sebe oni papa ne da na otenta and you went far ahead to break curses. Inti aden na afi de wo court a wo se wenya bipolar. Oh, if you Schwar Emma adena is so bad to the extent say sebe u follow na right now we nimba be go ase. Because some of us thought say okay what the lady was saying was true, but of late in the course no only goes a long way to tell us Charlie it's not what we think it is. But I say it's so sad. But your video of a Afia Schwar a bra your chain no you say purportedly okuwia drinks your chain no your video of it I say for because you know this issue now no one of the issues that we need to take it very seriously. And yeah, dear Seb, I was a diagro. What I said to me, cases, any idea was a diagro, but I don't know. Dainty Afia Schwar snigger, yes, I see, and also bipolar. Well, I think say escape. And you see him say, Krum has to uko dibonia. Not your betchewa, or your celebrity, or the far bipolar, yen show. A koyo kukunko for okukunko day, or a abc me, yet cheneko, or no say about them. A game plan I am on for you some of the BT system no. I think so we have the video of Queen Afia Schwar a bra. I think so much let's have a look here baby.
na ahwefo video ya ye share ye adanse anase evidence kire say ababaawa ni din ade Afia Schwar in fact okọ clap so kwakwaji ni no yese na wabode inu nso kire say enu amanfo ka say ebro na wabro ni nti na wentimi entua ensane ka ebi mo so say eyebuya payo na obi nso so ka say eyenimguase enam duaba ono akasa boye na enya no eso na we the comment bi ababeka yensa we efri osai Daniel or say she is a witch na say Afia Schwar no na we nsusu free Kwame Edu or say nana I do respect you, nothing will happen to anyone nti na insama efri ahwefo wo so betimi de wadwen kire afa comment section ho e de amai na ye bekenkan e de amount na yentoa ensem ne so a baba wa ne din edi Afia Schwar yenyina yenim se obi ya obone a anka court dan mu na yekọ ekodi ano na enso no de waye na adwene se wo de emra beto nchen na wewura honhom wiase according to video a ebeka yensa e kire se aba Afia Schwar ekọ Nogopko nchen no wose ode kwakope justice efri honom enti abra yenya yenim se nipa mienu eho na aka egwema ye chema Wontumi na Afia Schwar ade enti na omo mienu nyina anko Nogopko ho na nipa ba kope na afa echiri eno no sa no ebeba ne sen na justice no yehu ano.
Okay, so let's look at this, but before then it's for some motion screen so this is a video of Queen Afia Schwar ebra ye che no ewo airports na ninyina ne say yes na omo clap na it all happens no more Germany, but according to Afia Schwar no or party celebrity status no is too big and until was say oya den okona okojineni. So as you can see in the video here no what is really happening is that Queen Afia Schwar pe the uti first no or drink no ntua itina bar attendants for no or more confronting no and Afia Schwar say obi ntimi nya na. So the video you are watching utumu say Afia Schwar is being wrestled by two men. It's being wrestled by two men in the video. Yes, so sad that I said now I'm watching a cry and qua akwesu obi dia or say trianchi and akwanko yes, so sad. But you see the big question apart from this particular thing is that if you ask Schwar the oil no is it fair? Well, I don't think so it's fair. If it's for entertainment purposes, we need to know say BBR on a limit. If it is for entertainment purposes, I will see who say everything that we do in this world, I will limit. Bible no crack I say, you will be an coin. And you fatai. And now, would you be a bit my BBR, but to the extent so be mana overrated, and as be mana over, you abuse it, no. I think it's so sad. What will you gain if something happens to Chairman Wontumi? Will be true say, nothing will happen to Afia Schwar and nothing will happen to Chairman Wontumi. I don't know your understanding of curses and these spiritual things. Once again, me myself, I've visited certain places. These spiritual things do work. What you say? If you believe they'll have an impact on you, they have. And even sometimes, even if you don't believe they have an impact on you, it takes another supernatural force to make a dear nipaneya against you work or not. What am I saying? So we shouldn't be taking this thing lightly. And should we be abusing this? I'm mostly concerned about our youth, our children, the young girls of today. Afia Schwar has almost 3 million followers on Instagram. Bruni bi anko de promote bibi. Bruni bi anko de church and for how to make money. Bruni bi anko de inspirational quotes. We have this Afia Schwar doing this. I think it's very bad. Initially, we were sympathizing with her, but to me, I think she's going too far. Regardless the thing, it was seeing the Chairman Wontumi or workers. Regardless the thing, it was seeing the Chairman Wontumi or Yerenom, he has wives. Or Sanso Wamba. Or Sanso people. Or the people who look up to him. Or Sanso Cry Ashanti regional chairman. So we need to be careful of how we drag these things. Okay. It is somebody's father here. I wouldn't be happy if something happens to Queen Afia Schwar. I think I will also pull the brakes and let sleeping dogs lie. Because Papa no one be cry, no Papa yes or buy ebe ma sika bebre. I think that now should allay most of these things.
Yo, if you shows nigga videos say trend on social media yi, o make statements be e wo ma me pese ye bobo hu. O say nsɛm na ekokɔ susu ni nyina no ade a chema Wontumi court honom no kra mane mboni hu musu enkora court dem office asɛm no enya ade a ebedru baby a enti onti nsɛm na o kano na onyi nsɛm ni free court dem ho ana.
You see, if you ask us nigga beginning no share statement that we had, the conversations we had last week, I told you specifically say I personally think if you ask us nigga had a case, if this case had gone to court, I thought, to me, in my perspective, me and lawyer there, but in my perspective, Wontumi would have lost the case. What I say?
Okay.
If you ask, all if you ask what I had to do was to just get a lawyer, you bet you saying Wontumi will have lost the case because he who calls for equity and he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. It's Wontumi's hands clean. Wontumi have also said certain things that are defamatory to people.
Okay.
A lawyer crab because if you have a name Buada, that is also demeaning and defamatory in regards to the same statement that Usu if you have a snigger ever court. If you wanted to take if you have a snigger on, why do you have to embolden a statement and then some will be if you have a name Buada? I didn't think there was so. Which means you are kind of because rates nearby, you know. What happened was that in the rates, for example, Etro say any media organization be a picky if you are and you also be in trouble. And he was encouraging the court to stop all media organizations, even like us, from broadcasting what Afia is doing in regards to demeaning or defaming the name of Chairman Wontumi. So if you are saying this in your court rates, why would you come and say Afia Schwar name Buada? And she has got herself a case. But clearly in Afia Schwar, I'm looking at three things. Oniska. Okay, if you don't know, I have cases at court. In terms of these type of cases, no, lawyers charge per hour.
Okay.
Even cry or no be cry na appearance fee ubetua. And if you want good and quality lawyers, some charge as much as 2,000, 5,000 cedis per hour.
Per hour.
I'm telling you, if you have a budget contract, so you will finish the court case and come successful, but baby, you know about 100,000 can be team the So she looking at all of these things knows that no, even in terms of Sikano, she is no match for Chairman Wontumi. So she looks at it and says, okay, I want to stop this. So you saw say obi ebie ni nuaba your friend is saying lady oyini abena koko bie ni say hey munje Afia Schwar stiga she is suffering from bipolar. Afia Schwar is suffering from bipolar. I was okra kai me say abena koko timi yi ne ho kra na enchine so suffer or suffer from bipolar. Any me so me suffer from bipolar. Nana me so me suffer from bipolar. I think said this is very bad because what happens is that she's kind of making it seem as if she's a coward. But I personally would have wished she would go to court if she indeed see one mother pain. Example, also me water pain. Me can't say me water pain. Ebia me water pain. Ena ebia me ne die because so ena oba social media because say Nana Pinax Steve me na that pain. I've had sexual encounters with him. Na me ne da kra no ne ho ba no kra no came sekra mine. Now you believe say me ne wada ebia me came sekra mine no me timaka say no a over exaggeration because you want your case to be heard. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But the question is so when mother pen na me see me sue would you defend yourself or not?
I would.
You would. If you believe I've slept with you, you would. What man say so this whole thing is making it seem like what is going on here because this was the same lady just last week. No, all blue was house. So said, Wontumi and die. Say. Now she's saying she has bipolar. So it's kind of making it seems okay. Lady, no, at the end of course, is she abusing the system?
Even
is
outside
she
that,
abusing the system? Yeah.
They all sisudria ne say or say ne mammy no. Yenya himself or mamma in pennyform in near Fikakra. I say some a memma me a cry a dance ya who say a yachem I want to me abani feel on several occasions. I'm all me who say be a cost a woman.
So are you telling me say hold on witness. that is I can't we can't attest to that. That is hearsay. Okay.
According to Afia Schwar,
that's according to Afia Schwar, but it's not facts. A hearsay.
Okay.
So that's according to her, not according to you. Now you be free as witnesses to the case because we're not there now. Good. The facts will be our visitor. Don't just on the
Okay.
I've visited girls in their homes. These girls they were dating people. The facts my home if you don't just your mother. What am I say? Wontumi will have gone there for a different purpose. What I say, they could have shared a hack. But for Afia Schwar to say, Bibia Kosubitu on nature, my Wontumi team and Mbana a witness to, I'm asking myself, is Wontumi that damp to have sexual intercourse in front of the twins?
Maybe they just banked in and then they
banked
caught
in
them
how?
in the act.
Caught who in the act? And the little girl, Penna, are you telling me that she witnessed these things? You see, what can't hear, but the burden of proof lies upon her.
Okay.
What I say now?
Yes.
Sisiano, you see, he who alleges must prove. What I say, Afia Schwar is the person alleging. So in this case, the burden of proof lies upon Afia Schwar.
Okay.
To prove beyond tangible reasons, say, Chairman Wontumi nada. And Chairman Wontumi also have a certain burden of proof. So we prove say only Afia Schwar die. But remember, say in all of these things, Wontumi have never come out to say only Afia Schwar die. Me personally, only Afia Schwar die today. Me, I've told you countless times, I see no reason, and I see no fault you sleeping with a woman, especially say any force or any reaper. If I should sleep with you, and so what? I'm not glorifying it, but like, and so what? On your bar. So what is the issue? Are we going to handcuff people for having sexual intercourse? No. If it is rape, then we need to take in Chairman Wontumi. But if it was a mutual agreement, I don't think so. I was saying, and one of the key things I was say in this country, BB cost work chrome her and yet women, TNA, and bar, you ladies need to be very careful. BB air crosswa, let me do reverse net mass here. Yen fan say Chairman Wontumi na beka say wo Afia Schwar tu no kro ne wada ono dana oteta. What do you think will happen? You will have the Minister of Gender. You will have human rights group. You will have UN. You will have all the women activists and all the human rights activists in this country, both home and abroad, saying say yen Chairman Wontumi, yen stripping off in the chairmanship position. They'll say all of this. The question is, why are we not doing this same thing?
Okay.
To Afia Schwar? If Aba Edibo teach, I didn't. So we need to look at this from that instance. I believe that there are women organizations in this country. By this time, they should come out and speak against these things. They say, Afia Schwar, whatever is going on, yet to us, yes, you have a problem. But we also think that Chairman Wontumi Obi Papa. Obiba, and these things are what it can go a long way to psychologically defect him. Ebehano. Why are women rights and human rights people not speaking in this country? That is why maybe A+ koka and sem ewo UTV say and koka our interview say gifty auntie e parade no ho say a feminist. It was true because you saw no gifty auntie no oba TV so she made us thought she was Oprah. Yeah, dear to me and obi catch him say gift auntie be worry come in jindida. Bene ene wako worry agini kunu tight akano or your friend on hene yere. What ho? Oh yeah, feminist human right. Wako worry. Or wo ba kono kwhwe. The bio posting ba. Now gift auntie is telling us how we can please. There's a video no ni kunu kasa.
Husband.
The way this one was speaking to the husband, you'll be shocked. We don't learn all of these things. You see, but this was the same woman and not making it seem, she was making the impression seem, say, oh, Bema nye, Bema ye wicked, men are in Bema you say nye, Ben can of cray, Yanya cran, yan ye shifi. And yet Bema yan a beshaw mumba, we know. Sena quest and yan buying an answer a be warm, a bimbe yegu. So both sexes are not cool, but the way I painting Ben may be in this center, a boy in defend your one. And I'm happy to say the narrative is changing. Osha Amber Heard Johnny Depp case, and Johnny Depp won. Which tells you, say, I like what the lawyer says. Say, your friend is saying, abuse has no gender. What Afia Schwar is doing is clear abuse. Human rights, gifty auntie. Word. And you see, we have so much hypocrite people in this country to the extent say if Chema Wontumi was doing reverse and not there if Chema Wontumi was doing it, you will see the people coming out to talk. I mean Lydia Forsen Obena no gayga Yvonne Nelson gayga Nana Banamwa, you see all of them lining up
coming one by
one. But you see, I am paying Pierre as a woman, one and we are down for they will not reprimand the girl, sister Jai. Omunye Opa, as way across no, my A plus, and what's now UTV in blasting, you see. Say Feluna Yenyum. Feluna Yenyum because A plus said, say, oh boy will come and support your music career, or the Yenyum say, bra, abuse him bar. But what he was saying, ironically, there was an iota of truth in it. Why are women not speaking against what Afia Schwar is doing? Abna koko itikroma, abna koko yine wa na no me call tuta banyan. Finally, A plus ya can say yan hwen ya ge one do na kusu akuma ba to me so na adi na me hwe sa wana ma hwe.
Obende.
Untimi nya hwe because bi ane wo na to hwe ne prekwana wo so okay wa hwe. Jesu na wa hwe wo ma hwe ba hwe me hwe ne reach. Na say why they would account to do list one why are women not speaking against? And you see, children are now active on social media, on TikTok. They are watching us. How Sebi or baby you guys have vagina and stuff. So why are we not kata who see? Same thing for kata ketesia. I didn't kata who see. Why are we not teaching our children to do this thing? And I'll come back as yenibie. Yesuan brofo. Let me tell you something. Dubai. Go online right now. Go online. Let's check in Dubai. Can you kiss in public in Dubai? No. You can't kiss in public. Check. You can't kiss in public in Dubai. Dubai for any abrophonic ko etipen crow, but they are not living their values. The African yesuan ya pass our level no. Yesuan tra and it's so sad. And normal so be leaky and normal so be and if you go on TikTok you see these people cross dressing about fashion your bar now dress bema now you want some style be
tomboy
and about fashion be and we are glorifying it. You see men, bold men, why nice makeup. I'm not saying that we should do something to these people, but what I'm saying is that where's our culture? I know the world is evolving, but isn't Dubai also evolving? Dubai is doing all of this technological advancement, but they are not living down their core principles. But some catching the chroma intimate because the clause in the document HSL say legalize LGBT. We don't have money. We can't produce. Everything in this country is based on loans, grants, and aids. Bonisika or the mai. So if at the end of the day, all these things are a cost, yen such a Brunini Numa. Now Bruni say me $100 million. Says can am the man make sure say me peshe make sure say gay for one and come. That is why the president or call Kwame Sifa can show intiman can. If business say gay, well intiman can sashi found. Intiman can found. This is where we are as a country. If you have to ask cases, no.
Okay. Enti na yesha omo de bipolar adani excuse enti no omo ma emra no eni omu ndi se de ese no. Unji ndi se e wo se ye twi omu nyina e de ba court to them ama emradru se empo sabe omo ma adwene mo ka omo no ye ma emra bi so eda ho ede ma omo.
Well, because of bipolar, first of all, we have processes. I didn't be fast through. We take the nipa no court, the nipa no call a mental health evaluation. It's in regards to funny face, you don't call psychiatric, colebu psychiatric, and you're going screening. You're going screening. Share say, "Papa, is he okay mentally?" And according to the doctor, Pacha say, or you screening, they realize a funny face on your mentally fit. Do you know, say about over 50% and over 60 or 70% of human beings all over here now maybe assume say 70% they are doing.
Yes.
I'm telling you, we are mentally unstable. I'm about them kakra. You see me walking, but it's my bottom. So they evaluated a year funny face and they realized say near mana na or no dodwana enye so he was doing it unwillingly. And evaluate almost see the guy is suffering from mental issue. and you know yeah they come out court no and a court will say okay once the guy is not doing it himself and he's being not doing a torture no we can't hold him accountable and nothing but down for unam crew but down for the bishop it mean jail no because we believe say in so and oh yeah that's the law. So if she's claiming now say or suffer from bipolar, they will take her. It didn't be court do, but they will take her to a psychiatric and then call for mental evaluation. It will be a nipano or ye anonymous and I say if you're a doctor court and kasa be choose soon. So na be enquire say okay. Yeah, man is choosing doctor no more kuna it's a corner. You could not evaluation is okay. If you have an argument, clearly in the case is a dead case. Who would be down for the court? That's it. But I think some people will abuse it.
Okay. And yeah, you read the comments kakra babeka yen. So we free Mohammed Suleiman or say thank God it's not about the NDC because Pinax always defend NPP and Kennedy in Japan. We so free Michael Hubert or say sister, you find me pa woo. You are doing fantastic job, pa. We're listening to you live from UK. Well done. God bless you. We're so free. Theodora Afun. I agree with Suleiman. Felix Asuso say, Chairman Wontumi made a big mistake for associating himself to this Afia girl. Wontumi should have learned from Honorable Ken and Afia saga some years back. Greetings from Paris. Rahina Zakaria. So what crime did Chairman Wontumi commit if he sleep with her? What a damn hell. Ohima Gifty, stop attacking Afia Boa. Felix Sasu, Gifty, anti-portrayed as if marriage is not everything. Gifty anti-portrayed as if marriage is not everything, like we won't take marriage to heaven. But today she's enjoying her marriage.
And I think Nipa now can say you see what I was saying. The days of GTV, what should Gifty auntie? Hey! I said you would think say in Bema a caricature be. But when this lady Obi catch him say Gifty auntie be worry 50 years so I can mean I'm telling you. Me say go on her IG. Go on her IG. Ne banner dear, the baby is a very nice, beautiful girl. You see, and they give the auntie wo yen akra no fe. Very nice girl like that. Very, very nice girl. Papa no so worry, papa no so a gentleman. But Obi catch her say give the auntie be warrior because of give the auntie. People didn't na ebi mo yet 7 kwasya niema e warriors. Me ma catch her. Mbeme saints. Men were not born to be saints. Ye sen kramai. So ban also who say Bema is say. Nti Bema can 1 warriors na so be can 10 na warrior be good. If you are acting as if in Bema nyesha, you be jaw ye jaw on krobi twen. I'm not saying say
Oti as ye krobi je.
Good. So in a sense you say you bo and you abuse it that one day you have to leave. But ye mbo you abuse you. Ye ma wiska. If you are side chick abuse side chick ti jai warrior. Jai. And this same gift you I don't know how old you were. But that time 2002 now Oken News and the Conway Chania there don't know. We watching her.
Yeah.
Hey, and easy. And easy. But now even Oprah Winfrey can only say our man in his life. Just that they are not married. Our Bema. So we need to learn these kind of things very, very well. Yeah. What I say. So okay. I'm happy say somebody too is also hitting on that particular part about the gifty auntie thing. No.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, Elijah upon similar. Also, but your caption is different from the story. Richard Jamefe also Ghana dear Ghana. I say Crodrim Hanuman Casati over Hanum na and the Abachina wanting some fufra. A dear na we see was soon. Into Yambora in some fufro way. Jomoro MP. Nano, Yandra than yet say Yachino. Now so ye Adrian same no and some na mayati say enya on one casa per se. And I chain name a driver Daniel Bulu. And a branty and din adi Emmanuel Ajemine. Sankrofo mienu ena omho ekoka egwemu ewo kwan so a tre say traffic violations eniti ena police for ensa so mumu edi omoko makache nanso so unfortunately mami ani din ne MP Docas Afo Tofe wono so eka omo ayechi omo no ho na aposifo no ede ne efa ateti mu ebisa na ensem bebre nanso so besine na omo nhada enim butayenti a yache maame no ede akọ aposifo akache na ye hwe ensem ni mu yi a ye kire se abrantia ne din ede Emmanuel Ajemai no Kamia ye say maami e de ato ne ho so say eye ne ba nanso ye duadua mu aye hu ye eye abrantie bia ne din e de Mr. Anthony Niaza ono nso so eye constituent aba montia be kase sa maami owo emma mienu pe emma ne ye Francine na Lionella omo mienu nyina ewo American citizenship sabre obia enim se kwan a ofa so emma Emmanuel Ajiman ono nso so ye ko amramu eye de la motor court no ye ko pie mu honum ye kunu se abrantie ono na ne din esanso eye Emmanuel Buedu odi nsemmone ewo Jomoro constituency honum enti eye maame a ne din de honorable Dorcas Afotefe ono nsem ye koso ni nyina eye ade a ne ho ennimu ebiem enti nana ensem a ekoso yi ebetimi aba ne say aposifo a aba enemre mu no ade a omu hwe emrani mu ansa na omu di asem no anaso omu hwe se na eko na ansa na omu de emrana shomonsem.
Okay, so the whole case here is they say actually for traffic offense. Right?
Traffic violations.
Violation offense, which means ochemu. So and also breaking it down. I'm sure say either say she was using strobe lights. And I say be a motorcade and I say I don't know what it is, but
no akasa antimubi.
No antimubi.
The driver ena Emmanuel Ajiman. Omu mienu ene yechi omo.
Ene yechi omo. Enti ono de yanche no be ne car ene yechi.
Sir.
So this particular lady no ho aba ensem bebre. So we name na I don't know, there's one popular musician or a one-time hit maker. I like her so much. She find Fantana. This woman is the person who birthed Fantana.
Okay.
What I say, a popular song. So what's Rough Town Music? Do you remember that song? Yes. So you can sing a line amount for if you can't sing it. So what is the song? Neba Fantana and Fantana what's here on him a year when the share kwan neba and now omame ene Dorcas Afotofe. Now this woman no you two abani pen and hobas because 2020. Before 2020, and oba or yeah, now just saw campaign on the ticket of NDCT. Your co-election will win here, but problem about and say you win you some woman said on your gun any on your gun any.
Sir,
now if you are a gun in Ukraine, per the Constitution of Ghana, answer now by MP no. Before I buy MP, 2 years or a year before, I declare intention to so buy MP no. Also making sure say what converts it on nationality to Ghana. But this woman, per reports about she had a Togolese nationality and she also had an American nationality. What man say? It's in all of these things, you know. Every boom, re-election, no, we need an MP before what they gain almost. This woman have violated the electoral commission process, which means so person here standing as an MP or Ghana, you need to denounce your other nationality. The reason why they do that is because of conflict of interest. You can't worship God and worship the devil. So we believe say you be a Ghana nipo na or foreign nationality which a friend dual citizenship. No? You have to denounce one and take one. But in this case, this woman did not denounce it. And when I before the court, that is why or no any a year papaya or I think it's one of these Asin constituencies, no. Asin North BBB no NDC ni ya na kokosi ebecho. That's why they're in court. So this woman who have been senpai ya I've been following her for a long time. Mama can she's doing a very fantastic job. See, obi yadi or yadi. The work this NDC woman is doing at a constituency, it can be bia. Follow her on Instagram, Dorcas Afotofe. I'm telling you, you see her going to baby or yeah, I was Jomoro on one car and caught a chronosu baby. I just a canoe into do what I was all parking a car. Yes, plan 2 no say then. Now I facade now they are called. This woman go to the trenches. No nami room. Corner koshe. So she's doing a very fantastic job. But the law is the law.
Yes.
Say dual citizenship now you're American. Not when one resign it. Or citizenship of US need to go. Now I'm standing for election now. Not a wrong. I will say you a toho.
Okay.
Because the law says so. What man? The law say we do this because at the end of the day, it's a Ghana and US equal one. Where would you stand? So you need to denounce your nationality of the other ones. MP, and that is what is. And and some now this particular lady, Dorcas Afotofe, you know, I said that MP before I said that something, but MP before said that if NDC person, if MPP person have done the same thing, or American you are standing for elections, I'm telling you, NDC will pull this thing to the Supreme Court. You will see a sitting court making a case for this.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So we need to look at it from a different lens of view. The woman is doing well, but for this particular thing, I think it goes a long way to tell us. Now, no, between IGP and a British commissioner, it goes a long way to tell us. And some IGP can say, "Oh no, a year Oliver Barker on see Obia Ukuman a yampa."
Okay.
Once a MP po yachen a car for traffic violation. Bibianka Obianka yacho MP Oyenjano. But you see, they are not sparing anybody.
Okay.
So why should Oliver Barker be spared? That is why media in some IGP can say do fear no in a way okay. Because this same British High Commissioner, do you think say Ghana ni wa bruchini achi MPB or MP, Labour MP, and now common MP with UK. Ya chino for violating traffic. Not Ghana High Commissioner do you know what will happen? Ghana Commission beat catch UK police say ni pay ya machi ni mamoncheno. Oh anupo. Oh, do you have math? Be man and human rights. Ya ma bro for na betiche. Masa. Dubai for we see in they don't allow these things. Oh ya pa you be deported. Oh ya pa you in case or you do not you be deported.
And Fahonu did
I see human rights, and this is exactly what is going on.
You ain't natural say in some air course where a man for junior or more junior and say a yaja a political affiliated and inti Superintendent Joshua Owusu or reporting assembly the call Manet police station a yadia ni who ain't nimokra na say any dual citizenship nintina or modern samra.
Well, people are saying say any dual citizenship no yeah per se pass a man, but in this case I think the IGP is doing his work. Why is because IGP ultimately to Dorcas Afotofe in fear there so power burn or IGP has no power.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
IGP has no power. So IGP is just doing his work. And we need to encourage IGP to do the work. Share me teacher be our share my dear SS. That is SS, that's not SSS. Being friend O level. And this teacher no me kai that time no I was a little bit good in school. So weekend me konifie ekusia mass, hard mass, a friend elective mass. Not share me. So the man used to advise me, you know, I came from a very poor background. So the man used to advise me, say, things will be well, I should just focus and learn.
Okay.
So after 10 years, 15 years or so, you know, things had changed. Maybe yes, my university, everything had been okay. So I tried to go back and spot this man. Only for me to go back and they told me, say, the man is dead.
Oh, Hussein.
So I asked, what happened? But what happened? And they told me, say, a motorcade. These people MPs for ne cars be besanso no yes say o school o twa kwan mu wo sa motorcade for no mo kwa no mo ye motor ni na cars it no cars no mo bad they don't stop esanso bebre it no wo twa kwan ni mu a wo betwe mu bebo say before be cross that lane full speed.
Okay.
It omo ba na teacher no so no or hands back.
Oh.
It no wentimi and I can born a person tissue concrete so bam he didn't even speak. They've killed him. I want to mention the MP now or yes, I'm Kwasiade. No, that's why I've been a minister in this particular MPP administration. You see the foolishness, they've killed somebody. You know, that is why Road Traffic Regulation Act is very important because any mistake you accident, what are you going to do?
Nothing.
Instead of going for an accident because any deliberate attempts. So if this woman has been arrested, it should tell people, say we should even encourage IGP because traffic na kwa CB the strobe light actually queen when your police need Jimmy ni bia one no inside difuwa hey give way say no call making people seem like nothing. That is stupid. So when IGP started clamping on these people no it was sending a message this same IGP or say IGP nye obeti match MPP for nko a chi NDC ni a propaganda or chi obi a opese oye demonstration a ya stopping na IGP is fighting democracy. Jimmy for more US ni UK. Do you think you can do that? UK ni US or chew pon kasa. Let me tell you, Chroma police ni chewa. The police and police stop you. Driver who me see. Ekweshia police ni no. Abroche police stop you. Now be kebe shoot too. I'm telling you. Abroche police stop you now be car ekweshia be boat to ekun. Police stop you abrocha. These are the two things. You sit in the car quietly, you stop the car, you sit in the car, you put your hands on the steering wheel. Police need not a bar. You follow the instructions. Okay, say roll the glass and you roll it down. Still, who roll glass? I also don't start too. You know so. With license now, there man any movement apart from a boat to your boat to you free because your police say once abroad they have First Amendment which allows them to carry guns.
Okay.
Especially in US. So the feel say be a criminal. The police need maybe or narcotics and be a no more shoot the police. You know. So the police will not allow you to kill them. If you don't, they be cool. Look at how free we are with the police. It's you know say idea won't mean with US. Not a chroma yeah. We need to be able to. What man say, but we don't allow IGP so kwaya na. Ye dinner tem say IGP ye abroche wo de dachi bia muko US amunko police ni stop you now drive here ne CPA say police man be boat na be hu say yes be boat o sini ko be catch us stay in the car watch these videos on YouTube you see what I'm saying is true so why are we making this seem say a chill we for traffic offense
violations
you don't understand this is what we are supposed to do because one simple mistake can kill people.
Inti ande no money the driver any abrantia no mo che ne
the car is for who me minim car kan hold on minim car kan unim car kan okay me the car here amount said drive it minim say you are not a perfect driver
sir
if the car no ko payma they will charge you but me be charge me okay be ko be charge me minimum for murder. But
wait, or you're a driver, which means or license to drive.
You have license to drive. Who is the car for? Who is the car for?
Me.
Good.
Okay.
Who authorized him to use the car? That is it. So the whole, and yes, you hold the dockers pool. They are holding all of them in contempt and in violation.
Okay.
Kera we hen. And nothing it meet you be. That's it meet you be near Africa. Haven't you seen that? Mama mutina church room no. And I it's not church room no. If what church room ah.
Yeah, it's not church room. You know.
Yet. Utina came ah. Church room ah. If we a driver na. Or so car no. Ya odi say nyame de. Ya see on Africa. And you see passengers here. And you Africa. Because the car is police station, bro. I didn't Africa. Do you get what I'm saying? So. Nobody is trying anything to bring down Dorcas Afotofwe. It's the rule of law in the age, man. The rule of law is what is working.
Na say obi ko di nsem money ana obi ko ye bibia. So far as ade no enye ono akasa ni bonafide property ni ntino. Onu akona oni masam ne ho hwe ni mom ena eya ade a ye de no ebeka koka agwamu. Na nti adofo nsema na echirechire mu eche na amayate enioma bebre ase yembora nsem fufuro mu eye abrantie anyomtuni ba kwa ono so owo Ghana krodwem ha ye ba dancehall a chese oya ade ye pa ni din ede Emmanuel Andrew Samini dodona efreni say Samini sabre enche ye bia eye on the 12th of June ena Eugene eye University of Ghana ede emra bi eba ye say without e-card eyadea epono bi anase kwan ahodo ennan bi wo honoma ontumi enra eyesu apon nimu agese ukita sa e-card no ena abranti anidi ede Samini ekopie mu ewo ho na okodru honom no unfortunately for him no wanfa ni e-card according to ono akasa ni nchirechire mu no ekire se eyadea oja ni e-card no ewo fie efise ne cars no edoso Inti dada nyina esno de odi pie. Na unfortunately for him odru gate na no okohia gate man bi wo ho a gate man nso so eka kire ne say eya ade a emra sei eni sei ene da ho a wo se o sie se wo student wo ha eya ade e wo se emra no ene wo ekopepepe a wonim emra na eni kwan se ototo emra na se enti se be ya obia ebehunu se emra arewo de ye ma wo kwan ema wo emfen rem abrantie emunaya netiko etikutukum echese netiko apai ena ofa ne phone ese ya ade obema gate man yi aye very popular on campus onim se na ono akasa ena e popular ne ho and you try video ye chere say eye gate man yi etini baby chere say o yi ni sima na so o yi na ade eye samini eye na adwen say o de beba ben fontentan kese yes order for yenko hwe video yi mbra na yenko entwa injiri.
See this guy. This guy. He didn't really go on gate there. I did go school. I left my card for the other car inside. The guy say no go make a pass though. See him. You see, everybody go see you. You be our guy, but today I go pass. Yeah. See this guy. This guy. He didn't really go on gate there. I did go school. I left my card for the other car inside. The guy say no go make a pass though. See him. You see, everybody go see you be our guy, but today I go pass.
Video there I share ye and sama na abrantie samini eka nyina ne say onti asie say ono celebrity mua cratch ni mapa chese we twa ne 7 we dru gate no wo ka kire say enya ade a onni card yi bi owo bi na mom arefie de e woni pa ho we jane de e wo fie enti oma ne kwan ena odi kwato abe fontentan kese so amanfo say yensere no enso pa no na aden ena o say wono de waye na adwen say o mana ye popular kire say e ya ade a ode na edwuma no edi agro na eso no onim say se de yenim no praye wo hwe wonim se wo twie adwaye amedwaye no efi na eso no onim say ono agasa praye no ohoro ne ho ama ne ho atwa enti no na chese video ye beda montini so kire say abrante na ene dwuma nkasa ena na oye emfa ho say oye celebrity oye hwan say emra ne rewa na eyade a arrow ena omo Twitter ho enoko posti sa video ye edit to ye omo say eya abrante asem a wedi de yade a emra ena ewo say ene ewe na emom eya wo say o ma abrante ya ye popular wankasa ho ena ugu nenimase ifi so no de eye edwuma ewo say oye ena oye nana wo hwe ensem ya ekoso efri eye Emmanuel Andrew Samini akachi a eya de edimu ana.
You see, first of all, a very obi o hwe bia because right now you're almost 500,000 viewers on YouTube, which is cool. Obi o hwe bia mbo nsem ho, especially Ghana for because you see no we are getting enlightened. Why are we getting enlightened? When Samini brought this thing, now Samini felt say Ghana for ebe attack the security man. But the days of Sam Kwasiasem it you are abusing a security man for doing his job. Are you stupid? What am I saying? This same Legon, we had people. Do you know why? Do you know why Legon implemented that card system? I mean, can't show because of certain things. And then obi dormitory, yakukum obi
hostel,
and then obi hostel. Sorry, yakukum obi and obi hostel. Yaku rape obi. What I say? And now non people are and non students. Raho acquire the omupe. Damage property. Drugs. And it was affecting the students and even if anything the school is the school's image. So they implemented this to safeguard the students itself. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
I understand Samini school or your course gimpa. So he's been doing I'll posting videos Instagram niema about his school niema which is good. But so corner refi or card I personally think there could have been a more nicer approach. You could have easily gone back to do it. And he was bold enough to film himself, say, I'm passing. Samini, I want to ask you a question. You funny say, go school, send him back to Canada. Samini back to Canada. Okay, very beautiful girls. You funny say, course ya we, you funny say, be a extension. And now Canada, go school, University of Canada. It be exchange program, go school, Canada, University. To also. And Abia or Canadian University. And our corner Brunia catches a review card. Do you think Samini ever catch a Bruni? Unime, go on Google. Type Samini. Do you think Samini will say this?
No.
But Bibini or when he saw it, security man crying 20 years, or shed Gary soaking the city, a command the nache. What I say, Tiembuno. But Samini refi the days of Pito, dance man. Oh, mammy, Tom Pito. You forgot it so soon, and now I big. You've forgotten, and it's so sad. But we also need to encourage, and I will see a boss Samini Abbas for a reason. Bansan and Legon, Edin Simbi Abetuja. The beer Samini goes with Legon, then Sambia Betuja, Samini so have a reply. This serious because if this thing should go on, what it means is that Samini could be, your friend is saying, could be sacked from the school. I think so you can read that thing for us on the screens. Or perhaps let me just read it. So this is what is on the screen. Also, important notice. This is coming from University of Ghana, Legon. Or share screen so I was so after Samini saga. No, as important notice. Members of the university community and the general public are reminded that the UG electric e-card is required for vehicles to be able to access the following gates to and fro the University of Ghana, Legon campus: Link Gate towards Gimpa. Main gate opposite Legon police station, north gate close to James Top Nelson, and a south gate from Noguchi Memorial Institute. Please note that this directive is strictly enforced by designated personnel at gates, and vehicles without e-card will not be allowed through these gates. E-cards are not transferable and are to be used for the vehicles for which they have been issued. All stakeholders can, however, access the gates leading from Okponglo traffic lights into the university without e-card. Please take note and adhere to the directive accordingly. Samini should have been the pioneer of this. Onanka was an ambassador for e-card. But a name or no fight against the e-card. Or we are or see e-levy beboye. Nipa. Obia or see e-levy beboy nipa. And I'm so happy says Samini posted videos no. The people and the way that Ghana for bashing quickly he realized he he's done a stupid thing.
Yes.
And I like him for a reason. They say a fool question on Sanadrin. Samini realized he was foolish. He was fooling. Or Jimmy and the way Jimmy it's not say they be messy. And he came back and apologized and said his length. That means Samini is mature than most of us, even myself. For him to admit his mistakes. And I think, sir, he even did a video to that effect. And now all can air patch out. This time around, we should answer to the extent, say, baby or didn't e-card nato. You care to know. I will say the chat for Samini didn't e-card abo. Yeah, it's for your video. Yeah, by better also.
Sasa masa, ana. Sasa masa. All right. Midamu inaasi. Makanda tu. Sasa masa, ana. Sasa masa. All right. Midamu inaasi.
So the video you just watched, Samini, Nyansamba ni trip. When say they be your lectures. Into on Jan 2 number course another spectacle or they are born a kid in common sense. How is it? Me call Ligo one time, me ko EBB or no. Me ko inquiries, one or two things so no. They made me a friend said got this card before we entered. To safeguard ourselves.
Okay, in case.
What am I saying? No be kwa ebi we are car na enye possible. Yempe. And I'm happy to say Samini has learned sense.
If you and Sachira nipa, I just say and so share. Where am I who no say and faho any said ya what see empo sabi. Oye omampeni na say emra rewa a row. And faho ne said ya utie bia. Yembora in some from way. Yanti not any day a 13th of June 2022. Yan got here a school for BI from say the Islamic school. Ewa Abepo ewa Ashanti region. And omo ba montine so say omo ye propaganda che say. In some omo kan nyina ne say eya dia accident koso ewo mo school nenim ama eniema bebre na koso distract omo. Enti omo de omo ba montine so say eniema na koso no omo ofa kwan bia so aye de omo beye bia say etu betwa. Omo guso omo ye na aposifo ebowura ho. Omo ba ho se omo ba be stop yo ma omo enya hwe yan fan stop yo mo se tear gas e na omo tigu eye school for so asabre amene o ka se eduasa potoka se mo be ka se 30 students e na ewo ayaresabia omo je ayarehwe ne sa yo mo e na awofo a omo wo omo ma e na edasa ayaresabia honomi e de ahomerete ene ahomne fe ene kyese amerikatuo ekọ ho no se omo kwa akọhwe omoma ho ene ye IGP dam parents so akọ piem ewo ho a okrokro mo na mi bisa se ewo musa se ewo se aposifo ebo ye ho ban no mo hwe se enioma entra enko nia enikwan se eko nemom ewo se omofa akwanya na se ekwan a enye so no mo de atia yen ana nana we de mato de ama.
All right, so what happened today at the Islamic school? I am so sad. Now, this is not the first time I be say because so I say maybe Kantanga, Kantanga, forgive me, a brana yes son for male because it was purely male, and yes said in Babe Befra, and there were demonstrations. You saw how the police entered there, and you see when you are a police and a security organization and you try to face off these wild students with guns and in an aggressive way, they will also attack you, or they will also reply you in an aggressive manner. It's because in so intimi then Emma Ija embrace. Do you get what I'm saying? So the way manner, and this all goes to crisis response. You can't say crisis response bibi e koso na adeno eye adie bia eye hu a adeno ye wo in every organization no ye wo ekwan a ye fa so eso sa de no anokwan enno ena broni friend crisis response. What is the crisis response of the Ghana police? You see, throughout this on the first time there's been a consistent pattern, and some are yekin ebia obi ntia because okay inkrofo ikra debe na muka yentia see it for the pictures be better screen also. Na pictures need be better screen also. You realize say these are students Islamic school. What I say sa Islamic school I think say I don't know maybe the name say a girls school, but it for just let's single sex school way emba good into emba school share it for mo share look watch the screens. These are pictures of how police for a two tear gas a two students who are omoye demonstration. Look at it na obaby woman tear gas ekunipa, and your two tear gas nesana. Do you know what kills people? And yet tear gas na ekunipa stampede. May 9 disaster. Okay, I don't know if you were born. Stampede, because your two tear gas nesa obiara she untimi home. Your two tear gas. Me ko even your two tear gas. Dai me huni mu nyina sonsuo mojankwa. What much you can't breathe because a soul bona soul minimum. You can't breathe. Into the whole purpose of tear gas is to disperse people. Into more to tear gas towards a student. Omoye demonstration, peaceful demonstration. Mako, munko so no because yes no more destroy properties. Mako to tear gas. In the tear gas among for any stampede, over 30 people are hospitalized. Over 30 people are hospitalized. There are more pictures. Some pictures in ebe. It's so sad. We have even some of the students being put in ambulance.
Yes, ambulance car.
And one of the pictures is here. Here for this. You see, Ghana police, omu problem. You bet show omu problem. We were here just few moments ago. Here, cause IGP Bujuma. IGP, Ejuma now born. You see, I know you are there, but maybe you don't need the Ejuma. Therefore, look at this particular picture on the screens. Nipa need to a student because of tear gas. Yeah. So what is the essence of you beating and I say abusing students? Students are now brutality. Now we are hospital. This is sad, and it all goes a long way to what we call crisis response. What is the crisis response for a year? The Ghana police, in a sense, say be a coso in an organization. A debate. Any did share a year Ghana police force a monye say bibi say kwaso amu handle ni say what is the crisis response? What is the manual? What is the manual for these things? What is the manual for these things? Say okay, in cases like this react this way, in cases like that react this way. What is the manual for these things? In PMP and chess idea no. That is why Ejura police for Timiko, and it was so sad. You saw police in the crowd. Where Jimmy? Are you stupid? Oh, my make a demonstrators, and would you do that? They were shooting in the crowd. Except for the pictures need to screen so much. Motion ye, we students need be a daffim. Or more daffim. Look at it very well, and you think that this is fair. This is not fair. And we saw a bakubia. A year student back need two ambulance. Baby. And one thing back so in seconds is no see two screen no see information. This side when your pictures you copy film go where live pictures and no na on watermark that's on city newsroom corner question obi na pass it out me that time and now me try exam me control our Islamic school. That was why I was so sure say in bad school no? And their uniform is always white and green.
Yes.
Me control sa exams no Islamic school. It me who yan am so no way there. That's what I was telling you say because Islamic school do night and it be in bad single sex. So say Muslims I don't person be mix it. So look at it. Muche screen so this was the brutality that went on. This was the brutality that went on at the end of the day, you know. Look at how the students are passing out. Students, I'll come back to the crisis response. Now, we crying. Share it if I want you to look at this particular things very carefully. Yeah, the students in the core hospital near any case no matter. Over 30 students passed out. On that form, I'm good 30. If you don't take time, you think that they are dead. These are ladies. Look at them. Demonstrating, women demonstrating, no share. In Bamo demonstrate you. See, no. Yeah, to do tear gas. I'm not good for one. They are not there though. My if you don't take time, some will lose their lives. It all goes down, and it all boils down to what we call crisis response. Obi the comments be sure or say, now I'm very confused. Why the U10? You were supporting if you okay? It's topping the if so ask question basically. I think so you want to ask question basically on this particular case.
Na me bisa say apose for na sisi a sabi omedi sa nyamran semi almost so emrano ekwan ben so
the police people who were involved are not the people who are omoye the culprits.
Na hifo
good the head uko school uko hold on. It's a very smart question you are asking. Uko University of Education Winneba ekoji degree in education e mane say o de kwa kwakire ade no okoji sad ni say o de kwa kwakire ade no and they taught you say every evening bia na mo pon free school bia menkola no homework ya ma curriculum we ya obekwaso a o de be kire nkola na de any actually say when a student fails to do this, these are the punishments. You can take some marks, you can obitima na kodo ya kire manual. So oko school na ko ra classroom ni say wo kire ade you are following that same manual. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. You are following that same manual. Meanwhile, university Dogomba me madin keke. Okoye child says so students and yen homework after washing it. That is what you are taught. So you see the two crises here, the two things I'm trying to paint here are crisis management. In terms of when civilians are out of control, if you omoye riots, omoye demonstration, omoye protests, how do we respond to them? Don't you, Brad George Floyd Williams, you saw how Uncle Fro protested. So the police created a barricade. The worst police did was using water cannons in Sio, and he did disperse the crowd. No, because tear gas, some people like have allergy. You kill them. What am I saying? So the whole thing has to go to crisis management. How DNA they check? Omuko police training now. Say BBC Ekoswa, how do we teach them to respond to these things? How do we teach these people to respond to these things? In case protests Ekosu in school, how do you respond? Police for do they even confront the students first? We are simple. Me a police we are. Instead of me using tear gas, I'll use water.
Okay.
You splash it on them. You see the enku. Ebe go enim za hu me wana be dwane. Onwafo bona o draw sinye you be dwane akoshe dom. Do you get what I'm saying? But tear gas, I den. Yam bompa esama ba kun wu. So a crisis management, what is the manual I dey check police for? Akoso ache e dro ebi siye. That's also Kaka Muhammad case ni ba ye. What you say? ABC wa
sports stadium car.
Wa issue see na police for crisis management, especially in regards to the soldier, the military, and the police. How do we teach people to handle this kind of cases? We don't teach them anything. That is why cases say Koswa. We Kaswa baby no muye protester. Ka police for come they aim the gun in the crowd. That was how come a Dre in Amanfu they were firing in the crowd. Are you stupid?
Ain't na Amanfu so new one and the omo dia memo mo style be
encourage. But it all boils down to crisis management. I think I will say police reform. Reforming the police name. You know, we need to reform the principles, and I say the manual our police for the age. Yes, such a mukakra. We need to know the difference between rioters. Rioters say omo riotia senema and protesters. They are protesting.
Okay. They
don't have an intention to damage certain things, and we need to know when students. Your friend is saying, what's the way we minus? The word we use for them is minus because omusa. As I say, we university, so omunya class, omusa SS. Minus. How do we treat minus? If there's a protest at SHS, JHS, how do we go to the school? How do we even treat them? First thing I think should be confrontation. The second thing, the worst thing on police for me should be water cannons. That is it. The guns, oh please, it's bad.
Now yen share but I ain't see another demonstration koso. What's yet in some koso say accident koko so a school name no. And a school for an arts na see who says accident and me say students do na sure monkwa every accident mo. Enti who say blame nipa ye was blame ne kese pa sa MP na Wontumi nye na edwuma ye enhwe so emma road construction enkoso no.
Asema can break him akuma. The students were not protesting for dining.
No.
They were not protesting for double kinky.
They
were not protesting for free nets. They were protesting for accident happening.
Yes.
Before you Jimmy. You see, so at the end of the day, let me tell you, BBC are reporting on this case. Yes, BBC have reported on this case. And it goes a long way. In fact, I'm just even wondering the caption. Student demonstrating over bad roads. Your friend is saying, shots. You think it makes sense, Minuaba? It doesn't make sense. And it goes, that is why I'm telling you, say, crisis management, which means police for near from, say, Omonbrano. They didn't even inquire why the students were protesting.
Was going on.
They just went. Police for Yaba. Oma could do for Yaba police for Nimiesa. And at the end of the day, they are there firing shots into people. Yeah, they crata a year BBC a reporting on this issue. Yeah, there were two screens. So now it's for the two screens. So you will realize what we are seeing. I think there are two screens. So let's see. This is what BBC say. Any can say no. BBC for logo no or say Ghana ball school. We more like Africa BBC. But BBC for say Ghana ball for school. Children protest. Shooting police investigate. BBC News. And one BBC News Pigeon. Look, it's so sad. And what were the students protesting over? Bad roads.
And an accident.
Because people are dying in front of their roads each and every time.
Yes.
And they decide to protest. And no pay. You to derailment mentality. I think some people have brought in comments.
Obi say asamo Ghana just say osukra just say nya asem keto ampacho nya kukudro wa Boama Charles bomodian nya akukudro bi so say this Samini guy is sick na say Samini semsem na odi betu dwa no obi ehunu said ya akwakọ ene so say ade onya yarefo obi mefi say wasesa na adwen enti na chese Ghana ye manyi obi be say enti Ghana be ye nie ye gusu a anka we a ma ye anase nke school fo ye wosenka ye boa na ye ma letter ye tro letter nkonkoma mpanyufo anase ade no mo nhwe se enema ekoso na ye ade e wo se etuotwa efise ha adwene ye pa no akwa ye boachi bidin sisien enso se ne nim no ye ntimi enka bibibia enne Nanti dodo bia nso so ewie wo aboboa no nti na ɛha ɛna emre amakwan na ensɛm ne nyina yɛde ebesie yakram